Oh, I still have the mature rating on my channel. That's funny. Boom!
I'm not planning on doing much talking tonight. I'm getting over like a flu bug thingy still.
That sucks.
Okay. Yeah, it sucks.
So, and I don't know what y'all decided, but my suggestion is we don't reset, we just run away. That's my suggestion. Don't reset.
Okay, I gotta get rid of my cam here. One sec. So how do I do this? Let's,
Q has a fancy curtain.
I do. If I have a chance tonight, I'll set it up, but we'll see if I do or not. Glad
Hold
to
on.
see everybody.
Global sources.
Bolton MIA again.
Yes, potentially for the evening.
Okay, just bear with the face rig thing for the time
Yay.
being.
Yeah.
I do not know what's going on with this. I don't know what's going on with my freaking layout.
Oh, there I am, over there. I'll change the profile pictures or whatever you want to call them around in a minute. Azurin, hey buddy. Good to see you, dude.
Oh my god. Seriously.
What have you done?
Did you break?
I didn't break anything, but we are apparently down 2 people.
No! Where's Wolf?
Apparently he's bailing. Yeah.
1,000 XP to everyone who's here. Good night, everybody.
Only 1,000? I think it's instant
man.
level
I mean,
up.
I have Scarfino on my shirt, if that counts. I could play as both.
I'm this close to letting you. I do
Oh,
not.
dear.
Man, duh.
Nuclear Stomp,
Yeah.
what's up?
Everything is all sorts of foobar. There we go. Oh, there we go. Thank God that's working now. There's my layout. There it is.
Nuclear, no, I'm
Layouts
still
are
gonna
good.
be streaming for a
Layouts
while.
are good. I'm gonna put one more minor wrench in the works because I desperately need to use a restroom real quick. So I'm gonna go do that, and I shall be right back. If anybody wishes to do a summarization or do anything else on Palma's stream, now is the time. I'm probably going to get mine started just for the sake of getting it started.
Cool, so you guys can fill in for me. And Q, is there a possibility that we're not continuing tonight with just the 3 of us, or is this quorum?
Technically, it's quorum. I mean, technically, it's also the middle of a boss fight.
A boss fight that we're gonna tuck tail and run from.
Yes, that's kind of a...
Now I don't even know if I wanted to.
Azurin, probably Saturday for a bit.
Heal the unconscious guy and help us run. I might just leave him here now.
So I guess you know what? I'm going to give you guys let you guys decide. Paul, what are your thoughts?
I'm down to stay. I mean,
Okay.
I'm here.
I'm sick, but I want to play. So yeah.
It's a trap. That shirt's awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
What?
And I remember, what's his name? Wolf was talking about Star Wars, so I figured, why the fuck not wear the shirt? He's not here.
Yep. Never works out in your favor.
No.
Nope.
And
Never.
the best part is, one of my friend's dads, we got him, it's a crap shirt. A long time ago.
Nice.
It's so beautiful.
Funny.
Alright.
Okay, so I guess for a synopsis, last time.
Yeah, I shall return. You guys have at.
All right. So last time, and you guys can fill in because I'm sure I'll miss some stuff. We're here because we're looking for essentially a spell book, or a book to transcribe spells into. I guess is that the case, Zophie/Strife?
That's all we know is it's a spell book that is needed by my cloister.
Gotcha. So it's a quest that we're here, all because of Strife, good old Strife, and
My fault.
yeah, it's his fault. And so we're here, and of course, Bolt Vanderklam came in and YOLO'd into the armor statues, which you can see some of them on the side here. And yeah, all hell broke loose. We're fighting the shade creatures. We're fighting the suits of armor. There's a banshee at the end of the catacomb here, or whatever we're in.
Inside the beer that we can't seem to open because it's magically protected. And
Yeah, and
she's being an annoying piece of garbage.
She screams every like 5 seconds and does damage,
Yeah.
and it's a bad situation. And so
And nothing magical works on this beer. As far as we know.
it's pretty much this room is pretty much designed to either, I think, be diplomatic or kill us in the worst way
And
possible.
I've tried the diplomat route multiple times. They're not,
Well, to be fair,
so-
you're trying the intimidation route at this point.
She's an undead. I'm a cleric. Come on, man. Of course.
I guess that's fair.
I mean, I'm trying to be kind of in character. And there were imps that we destroyed. For those who don't see their bodies, because they got quite literally vanished.
Okay, let me fix the overlay.
Alafa, our warlock, had his neck blown up. So that's why he's dead. What else is going on? I'm down to very few spots. What I suggest to the group, and because I don't know, I don't want to do the reset personally, because I think that's kind of too video game-ish.
Yep.
We just run out of here. I mean, fuck it. Excuse my language, but there's shame in running away, but I'd rather run, figure something out, do some research, maybe contact, I don't know, maybe I can hunt down a witch hunter or something. Who knows what type of contacts Q will allow me to have in this world. And we can maybe figure out the Scratchies stuff that's been going on.
There, I fixed everything. Go
Because
me.
she's not going anywhere. She likes her book. She likes her tune. So we can always come back.
I don't know. I kind of want to see what happens.
I just don't have the ability to keep you guys alive much longer.
Yeah. Nope, I understand.
Like, I'm specifically a heal/buff bot. I've healed and buffed to pretty much the maximum.
Well, Strife, you do have that badass card still.
Yeah,
tucked
I was
away.
thinking about that too.
Oh, is that what that other thing is?
So to let you
Yeah.
know, Prior, it basically is a card that you can potentially change plots. Like, there's all sorts of things. That's why I was able to kill Bolts, because I added into the storyline of how my parents were killed. Because I already in my backstory said my parents had died, they were murdered, and my whole thing was to find out who. But I was able to add in how this all tied together, and it made, chaotic good sense to end his life, and used my card.
Cool. I'm down with that. I'm along for the ride, let's put it that way. I'm just letting you know my situation.
What did I miss?
My epic
That's
synopsis
good
followed by us debating what the heck to do.
And my
My
camera
backstory
doing
is tragic.
crazy things.
Camera's on like super zoom tonight.
I know. And I'd have to refresh in order to fix it.
Q, real quick while I have you on here, how do you have
Yes.
an OBS for your chroma key? How do you have that set up?
Not terribly well. It's relatively basic. I'm actually not using it at the very moment. Right now I have it set up, I think the top value is 150 and the bottom two are 1.
I feel like you're... Hold on.
I
Bear with
also,
me,
you
I'm
can
switching.
see, this is why, I know you said I don't need lighting, but you can see, like, there's some big shadows I'm casting, so...
Okay, Q. Double click. Obviously, this is using the web browser, so it's not. It's
All
not
right, I'll
your
have to shift.
webcam. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So open your properties for your webcam.
Okay.
Use chroma key is checked off, obviously. For your color,
Yes.
how did you select the color?
I did the color picker.
Don't do that. That was my #1 mistake. Double click on the color,
Okay.
and now you're gonna pick the bright lime green. It's sort of in the middle left.
Okay.
Just so you've got the numbers, it's 255 green. 00.
Okay.
Okay.
It
So
is.
that's-
It is not. It's yeah. It's now I have 0 green screen. It's not working at all.
Okay, now set similarity. Mine's set to 870, but set yours like high.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And I have everything else set to 0. Yeah. And you don't need backlighting, you don't need anything. And I think this was a Co-Carnage video or something I came across. Yeah, sorry for the overlay stuff,
Interesting.
guys.
Interesting. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Oh, there's the end of the curtain right there. And there's the end of that curtain. All right, let's shorten that up.
This other
Wow,
layout,
that is
that's
really
my
effective.
normal, like, in-between
I still
screen.
have some on the edges where it is quite bad.
You can tweak it still.
Yeah.
Or zoom in.
Well, or do something about.
Yeah, just iron the sheet, dude, or steam it.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, it's partially because
it's like you pulled it out of your dirty laundry pile.
I kind of did. It's partially just because I don't have this optimized yet, the way it's hanging out. So.
Cool.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
if I have a chance, I will tinker with my settings today, but
Q,
we'll see if that happens.
Here's the dilemma. We think we're
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yes.
I don't want to run. I don't want to run. And based on Paulna's character, I mean, he's pretty careless when it comes to decisions. He
Right.
yeah. So he's down to stay, as far as I can tell. Stryth, I don't know. I know Pryor's all for leaving because he can't keep us alive for too much longer. We were also discussing Zophie's badass card. So I don't know your thoughts.
All right. Well, I tell you what. I am going to make this easy on you. Let me kill my music here. All right, and start up the music in the game
In-game music.
because it's somewhat applicable. All right, is the music playing? Are you guys hearing music?
I'm
No.
not.
Okay.
No.
Gandalf.
There we
Frodo
go.
stuff.
All right. All right. So you know what? I know I said last week I kind of gave you guys an option as to what you wanted to do exactly, and I thought about it and figured that the best thing to do actually is to go ahead and kill you all.
Gee, thanks, so merciful DM.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, and Alafa just dropped, right? I mean, that was the last thing, like the last thing that happened. Yep, there he is.
So
There's
you're
his corpse.
not gonna let us yellow it and see if we die?
I figured for the sake of kind of moving things along and it's going to be a slow, painful, arduous thing. Let's put it that way. I am getting this train a-moving. That's what I'm doing.
Q has bigger missions for us than staying here forever.
So is this going to be like a Tomb of Horrors death or a real death?
Well, you know, it's funny you should mention that.
We're going back to the Tomb of Horrors, aren't we?
Well, it's because Bolt came in, right? And he had full health, so it already mirrors what we saw before.
He teleported back onto the skewer, didn't he?
You all are eventually killed by the shadows that are there.
I don't know if I like this.
Lame. But okay.
That is
Yep,
lame.
all of you. All of you. And no, stick with me here because
the last to die.
As you all black out, the next thing that each of you will see is a white light and moving towards it.
We're not gonna bump into Bolt in the alley, are we?
Each of you will. This will happen to all of you. You will actually, as you're about to reach the light, you'll be like, what? And start to get pulled back. You're not certain exactly why. You're not certain exactly what. And when you come to, let me get things taken care of here.
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
You will find yourselves. I'm just going to go ahead and move you.
Oh God!
Back at the entrance.
I don't know what my overlay is doing.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be because I was moving.
There we go.
Can you guys even see that? I feel like that's off the screen.
Past. You don't know what is going on. Or that this has happened.
Hey, Chromaland! Good to see you, buddy.
And each of you are lying on the ground.
Jahulk, because they bailed.
Kind of slowly
like
waking
lamos.
up with no wounds. And no lasting effects. You can even check your belongings and find that, Paula, your acid is... You're not even sure how that happened.
Interesting.
You all each have your... what is the word I'm looking for? Your daily abilities back as well.
We're not exhausted from what would have been a strenuous combat. Gotcha.
Exactly. You are not. Now you don't have to proceed inward any longer, but
does that mean health stays where it's at currently, or does that also reset
to full? Everything back up to full. As if you just completed a full rest.
I'm having some major drop frames, guys. I apologize.
I guess as we wake up, it's like, it's a Joe. Am I the only one that's feeling like we've been and done and what?
This was
deja vu.
Yeah, Straith, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Is this a sign that
awfully familiar?
Y'all experienced this, right? We've done this. We've been in this building. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. This actually
Palmer,
this is
prior.
This is actually very familiar. Yeah, this is very familiar to something that Straith and I went through. Straith, right? You agree? Like we've seen this before, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we actually went through some interesting adventures in a tomb of sorts. And this is the exact same feeling. We die, we come back, we've got full health, and everything's good to go. So I don't know how you guys want to proceed. It should be nuclear.
You said from a tomb. Did y'all take something from this tomb?
Oh yeah, lots of stuff.
So y'all are potentially cursed.
Potentially. I mean, have you seen my perception?
I've heard tales of it. I haven't actually witnessed it that much.
Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if I actually have anything from there.
Look at all these scrolls.
I don't think I do.
And I pull out like 6 scrolls out of my backpack and I fan them in front of you.
Yeah. Paula, you and the other guy were the ones that were hoarding all this shit.
So I guess we're gonna sit here for a moment and discuss the other tomb. And what was the other what was the other tomb?
It was
it a
Tomb of
crypt?
Horrors.
Was it a
Tomb of Horrors.
Oh, you know it's called Tomb of Horrors. Okay. Q, would I know anything about this Tomb of Horrors? Do I have to do some sort of knowledge religion?
That's a big Arcana check.
Alright. Well, saying I have time, let me pull out your character.
Aren't we
sheet
all?
thingy
There you
real
go, Krelba.
Arcana. I'm gonna go ahead and, since we're not doing anything else, I'll guidance myself, so I'll add a d4 on top of this. 13.
Paula, go get your dice back.
Wait, you just rolled perception.
God, I'm sorry. Why? Oh, because the dice is on the other side. Okay, whoops. There we go. Boom.
That's
Natural
different.
20.
That's true.
Thank you.
Wow!
Tell me what I know about.
Holy
Yeah, but
crap.
hold on, you didn't roll your d4.
He doesn't have
roll
to.
your d4. I want to see
He
if it
doesn't
also
have
crits.
to.
Let me roll it just for the sake of the chat and stuff.
Just for shits and giggles.
Okay, 26 there.
26. So I was
Not impressed.
Well, I mean, it would. No, I couldn't have gotten the 30. I couldn't have gotten legendary status. Never mind.
No. All right. So, but with the natural 20, I got to give you something. You would have heard. You would have heard of the Tomb of Horrors. You don't know exactly what it is. You suspect you've heard that there were legends. Well, you guys never heard it referred to as the Tomb of Horrors. What you would have known it as
explosions are cool,
is the Tomb of Asararak. And that is a name. That is a name that you would recognize. That's a very powerful lich that had a tomb. And the legend says that anybody who ventured in died. That there were never any survivors. It was one of those legendary things like, holy crap, this is one of those things that nobody walks away from, no matter how powerful they are.
And these guys ventured into that. Alright.
And might I add, Strythe and Palna died the least out of our entire crew.
Who won that one? Was it Bolt with 20?
No, that was actually Gargantius.
Gargantius? How many do you have?
He had 8. He had 8.
Alright. Well, seeing it's a Tomb of a Lich, they've had this experience happen before. And now I find out that they've also died in that Tomb of Horrors and came back? Like, is that what I'm gathering?
Yep.
That's what it sounds like to you.
I say YOLO. We're
I say-
invincible.
No, I say maybe your souls are anchored into another plane of frickin' A. Y'all might be like not demi-liches, but like frickin' your souls might have been shattered and anchored into a spot, and I'm
So-
concerned.
We're invincible.
I'm going to add. I'm going to
Okay.
add further that not only are you concerned about that, but you just realized that you didn't go to the tomb, and yet you came back like they did. So if something like that
was
has
my next
happened
thing.
to them, why did this happen to you?
That was my concern about them taking something. That's why I was kind of curious if maybe there's an object, like if they took a malformed phylactery or
Maybe
something like
nuclear.
that,
I
and it
see.
might
Here's
be
the thing: we don't know if things are left the way they were
having
because
this effect
prior
on
things that we had
them and
left
anyone around them.
in the dungeon stayed the way they were.
Okay. This is hard to think.
Okay. Prior, here's the thing. I don't know
Yes, sir.
what to expect when we go in.
Yeah.
I do know in our past experience with this, if we had activated a trap or marked something on the ground, it was still there. That hadn't been changed.
Interesting.
The only change happened to us. Like, well, some changes more obvious than others, like Bolt turning
Some
into
changes
a
were
female.
permanent.
Right.
Yeah. Alright, Q, real quick. This is gonna sound kind of kooky, but would I recall what time of day and the conditions outside that they were when we entered this place?
Time of day, I believe.
I feel
you
Adam's
said that it was
overthinking this,
early
but I don't know.
evening.
Okay.
And the weather conditions?
I mean, just like because what I want to do real quick, since they've experienced this and I
Yeah.
haven't, just
Mhm.
kind of creep back up those stairs and just see if it's like, if has the day just set up reset to a certain point? Is it like we've been knocked out for a while and now it's the middle of the night, it's early morning, it's daytime, or is it, you know?
You want to go look?
Yes, that's what I want to do real quick.
Have you
I'll be like,
conveyed
1
this
second.
to us?
Yeah, I will be like, 1 second, gentlemen, and I will just go right up. I'm gonna look, and then I'll come back. I'm trying to piece this together. Like,
Prior,
how
where are you going?
Just straight up the stairs. We just came down. Remember, we came down the stairs.
Why
Came down
are you
here.
going
I'm just gonna-
outside?
I just want to see a hunch, maybe a feeling. I want to see what time of day it is, and I just want to go look real quick.
All right.
Stride. Perhaps he's expecting company.
I think he's just curious, trying to piece everything together. This is the
Yeah.
first time this has happened to him.
I mean, when it happened to us, it literally, even though we were in
There was
there
no
for-
outside.
Well, fair, but when we left the Red Brand building, right? I mean, minutes had passed, but we were in there for such a long time.
True, but through all of our adventure in that tomb, it was still dark outside in that little cemetery or whatever it was.
Fair.
Yeah, Q. If they, however long it takes me to go out, just look around.
Okay. It is the middle of the night.
So time has passed. All right, heard. All right, so I come back and I'm like, it does appear time has passed. I'm a bit flustered. I'll be honest. You said that everything you've affected prior was the same.
Prior.
The last time this happened, yes.
All right.
You guys have night vision and such. Can you guys take a look into this tomb to see if the statues are fixed or if
What I
they're
will
gone?
do. Palma, if you'd be so kind, go sneaky snake. I guidance you. You get a D4 on your stealth checks.
Snicker snack.
Yeah, go. Not a Vorpal blade. That'd be awesome if you had one. But freaking OP. Roll a D20, cut its head off, kill it instantly.
A little bit.
Yeah. So Palma, if you'd be willing to scout ahead, maybe sneaky. There we go. Plus another D4.
And
for guidance.
before he even asks, I've gone invisible.
You have that? How did you
plus
go?
one.
Oh! You figuratively went invisible. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll. Pretty damn good roll.
So I'm basically just like talking to nothing for a moment.
Also,
He snuck off.
Wolf. It
Yeah,
was
he's already
like
gone.
it was like Batman. You know how Gordon's always like he turns around and
How does
Batman's
he
gone.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Also, Wolf says, "Good luck and have fun in your D&D adventures."
Tell
Thanks,
Wolf he can
Wolf.
suck it.
That was nice, Q.
You know what?
Rumor has
it
it.
wasn't nice, but
Rumor has it he may have
feel
messaged you
nice.
earlier and never heard back from you.
Then he needs to find better ways of messaging me, where he can.
Okay, let's move on. One love. Yeah, so I've stealthed. I'm gonna go ahead. No torch, just my dark vision, and I'm moving ahead.
All right. Well, the torch is already built into your lighting right now, but it's not going to really make a difference in terms of what you're seeing at a distance. So, hang on. Whoa, slow down, Barry. So,
Oh God.
yeah. That's what you see.
And sorry, not to
Oh, it's not built into your dark vision.
meta. Is that a health bar on top of the clasp, or is that supposed
You
to be
didn't
for
notice
another?
that was there last time.
I didn't notice
Was
that.
it?
Was
That
there
was from
last
your.
time.
Wait.
That was from the
That was
acid.
from your acid. That was from the acid.
Nifty.
That was from the acid. Whoop. There we go.
Okay.
I will say real quick, it's scary that y'all have encountered or interacted with something that is of a lich at such a low level. That's
Oh, that's
terrifying.
crazy.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. Well,
was-
that's the thing. They dispatched the denizen.
Okay. It was supposed to be this cool thing for Halloween. Q does these
No,
things. He's got
man.
all these things, and we, you know,
Oh, the
for
turkeys.
holidays or whatever. Yeah, there was turkeys
Exploding
for
turkeys.
Thanksgiving. It was
Zombie
terrible.
turkeys.
Exploding zombie turkeys. Yeah. It was awesome.
So we decided that we were going to keep going. We were just going to plow through because we're stubborn like that, and somehow we survived.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a one-night thing, and they're like, no, this is awesome. Let's keep doing it. So they basically went through Tomb of Horrors, and over the course of weeks it took them. And I said, look,
It was like a couple months long.
there's no way a bunch of low-level adventurers would survive Tomb of Horrors. There's no way, especially rookies. These guys haven't played. The only person who's played D&D in this group with any sort of amount at all was Wolf. Was Lava.
Gotcha.
The others have been all rookies, so it's like there's no way happen. So I have this established this relatively early on in the tomb that when they died, they would come back after a random
Glodran,
amount
what's
of
going
time.
on? Good morning.
Relatively random.
Good to see you, buddy.
Random being as best suits my narrative and whatever it is I'm trying to accomplish.
Okay. I was just, out of character making that comment real quick because I'm thinking like, ugh.
And
Go ahead.
and the strange development here is that now this same behavior seems to be happening to them outside of the tomb.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was my initial thing that maybe they were.
Yeah.
Well, it gets stranger. It appears that nothing's changed from the get-go. So everything's back to where it was. All the armor's there. Like what are they?
Gotcha.
Imps.
The
Q?
imps are there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
imps. The imps are there. Very interesting.
So no craters in the floor from the exploding orbs.
No,
Mm,
the armor's not even knocked over.
interesting. So it's different than your experiences beforehand, yet it's similar
Yeah.
in that we've reset, but yet for some reason I've never been to this previous Tomb of Horrors yet. Iris, okay, my head's just...
Yeah.
Pyre's head is spinning.
Things are all sorts of messed up somehow.
Well, I mean, we can approach this a couple ways. One of the things that we noticed was we thought, anyways, it seemed that the imps were torturing or poking at the Banshee,
Perhaps so.
I mean, maybe we can interact with them, or strike some
we
sort of a
could.
deal with the Banshee? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I would say they're fiends. Fiends are normally not to be trusted. But it appeared that in our previous attempt, or previous reality, or whatever this, I don't know the term to use, that they were somehow impeding Agatha was her name? Yeah, the Banshee's whales. So, as much as I don't like courting with vile
Oh wow,
devils,
Bloodren, that's crazy,
perhaps
dude.
it's our best chance at retrieving
See you,
Strife's
Tenshock.
spellbook. Strife.
Ten
do you
pie.
Definitely a possibility, but I mean, we started tackling this with 5, and now we're only 3. How much of a chance are we going to have by ourselves again?
It's a different
If it does
approach.
get out of,
I'm
yeah,
not.
if it does
I'm
get
not
out of
saying I
hand.
want to rely on the chance that we may come back if we die again, because who knows if this is a one-time thing. But as long as we approach this different, we might be able to solve it. Obviously, running into the armor was not the solution we were looking for.
Oh. Well, if we are to try a more diplomatic approach, I would venture that I do not
Hi, Ice Cream
speak
Dave.
with these creatures, because I will probably lose my temper very quickly. And we're in this odd coincidence that the bronze dragon or dragonkin over here happens to speak their tongue, so perhaps he'll be favored upon them if he is comfortable. If he's comfortable in
Nice,
attempts of
Bloodred.
negotiation. Other than that, if we don't want to proceed in here, we can always go maybe do some more research. But
Dave, it's role-playing,
like I said,
essentially.
I'm compelled
It's based
to
off a
assist y'all in your
desktop game.
quest. So, whatever.
And dice rolls.
I'm kind of thinking that I don't want to retry this right away. Maybe come back at a later time. And certainly working with or trying to convince the imps to help is a good idea. But like I said, I think maybe not now. Now is not the right time to do that.
Cool, so I I neglect what the group has just said.
Nice.
And I make my way towards the middle of the area.
I was reflecting on the fact that you guys have changed now based on what you've
Yeah.
already experienced, and no, that's actually not happened. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess I would see Paulna kind of slip back into the darkness. Not being like, shit.
I can't see him anyways. Out of character.
Halt!
And I halt.
Goes there.
Crap, what did Palna do? Prior, where is he?
He's
This
on
is
the
Paul
river
Nakaz.
Lies.
Let's see something.
Paul Nakaz is dead. I should know.
Yeah, so about that. I'm back.
Dramatic effect. As he says, I'm back. I'm just gonna cast light above him, and I'm just gonna thermoturgy it so it's super bright.
Funny.
So that does it. And that Strife can
Yeah,
see.
Q's camera's
I can
doing all
kind of-
sorts of weird things.
What kind of range is that?
60. It's 60 foot. And I can focus it over object or location.
Okay.
Right. I don't want to lie to you. Give me a second. I'm not feeling 100%. One action up to 1 hour.
Right.
Well, there goes my stealth.
I had to make it look dramatic, my friend.
I don't flinch. I just
Yeah,
I
no.
think it's
You didn't have to. You wanted to. Come on.
He said I'm back, and I just kind of, I just envisioned.
No, I have the vision of the guy from Independence Day when he flies his plane back into the. I'm back.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Yeah. All right, cool. Boom.
Banshee. I don't know how else to address you. You never gave us a name. What is this place?
This place. What is it matter of you? What is it any matter of yours? Be gone.
I'm simply here on business. There must be
And what business is that?
there must be something that a banshee desires.
I desire to be left alone with what is mine.
And what would that be? What is yours?
This place and my belongings and myself and my subjects.
These imps here, those are your subjects?
She actually gets really quiet there. Doesn't say anything.
Can we do an insight check on that?
I'll roll for you.
That works. Whatever.
Wow. Okay. Well, you all failed the perception roll. As for the insight roll, Strife and Pryor, you have the idea that maybe she's quite chatty, normally.
Okay.
So when she stops talking, there's a reason.
Gotcha. All right, can you continue, Palm? Sorry.
The imps themselves, when you mention them, they'll actually start kind of whispering to each other, at least trying to, over the beer. But because the beer is 15 feet long, practically, I guess it's closer to 12 by the look of it, but because it's so long, they end up kind of stage whispering, so it's not that hard for you to hear it, really.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, did you hear what he said? Yeah, you think they took out the last ones? Yeah. Well, do you think the master's going to be happy about this? No. Well, what should we do? Follow instructions, moron. Jeez. Just do what we're supposed to do. Shut up. Shut up. You shut up. You shut up. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, and I assume they were saying that in common since you said it, like, so everyone can understand it. I'll approach Palma. I'll stand next to him, I guess, at this point, and I'll be. Well, that answers my question that they're different imps. Should I want to question them about their master? Because that's got me intrigued.
Oh, my layout.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. You don't happen to know who the Black Spider is?
Nice.
Roll a
nice.
d4,
I like
please. Roll a d4, please. I should have rolled it for you, but...
I don't even know what the Black Spider is.
What?
That's why I'm asking.
See the black spider in the entrance?
No, it's here on my boot. It's wet.
Is your boot wet?
No, it'll say the what? There's spiders here in this. Shut up.
Dave, what do you mean by questions? The questions I'm asking, they're just coming from my
flip you the bird.
imagination. I'm seeing sort of what you see on the screen, which is... This is my character, this is all I can see. There's armor, there's a beer here with a banshee inside of it, some imps.
And everybody goes really quiet all of a sudden.
Sorry, I'm just answering a question in chat here. Ice Cream
Yeah,
Dave is
Nobody
saying,
else is bothering to talk.
where are all these questions and where are people seeing this stuff? So just kind of going into this. So essentially,
This is
we've got this
if,
situation
any
and
of
we're
the
trying to figure it
viewers
out. The only
are
people that
wondering what the hell is going
the
on.
only person who knows what's going on
it's
is Q.
okay. They don't know what the hell is going on either.
Yeah.
They're just as confused as you are.
So Q has an understanding of what we're up against,
You know what? I'm just while Palmer's
what the
explaining,
answer
I'll,
is, etc.
address one of the
We don't
imps and
know.
I'll,
So we're using die rolls
so
and
who is
our
your
insight
master?
and our own skills
Oh.
based on character sheets we developed previously and experience
They'll
we
just
gained
look at
along
you
the
and
way
go,
to ask. And sorry,
No, I'll just.
out of character, what was that?
I just asked him who their master was, and then I came in. Bang.
And they obviously, I didn't see them flinch in any way, shape, or form when I asked.
no.
I'm gonna bring out the trident that I stole from them previously, and hold it as a staff walking up, and I'm gonna ask them in Abyssal who they are and what they're doing here.
Nice.
Okay. Roll persuasion, please.
So, Dave, we also have a rule book. It's like a central general rule book that we're all basing
I
this
should have
off
had.
of.
Who was the? You rolled. Who was it who asked who was their master?
I did.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Well, whoever did that.
Yeah.
Whoever did that.
That was
Persuasion.
prior.
Alright, let
Yeah.
me make sure I click the right button for once. Alright, persuasion. Let me make sure I'm not concentrating on anything. No. Oh, sweet, I can guidance myself. Love this spell. Alright, so persuasion.
All right, Nuclear Stomp, take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
22.
That's pretty good.
And if I need to use my dragonkin friend over here with one of their little mini tridents as leverage, I will.
Okay.
Should use the trident as a fork and pick up the imp and eat it. Pretty sure Strife is
Let's
thinking
see.
about it. All right, Nuclear, will do.
The imp seems like it
type
resists
it.
the idea of trying to communicate to you whoever their master is, not by choice.
Like, okay, something's holding their tongue.
Oh, sorry to hear.
starts
Sorry.
to-
Hope you're feeling better soon,
to
dude.
speak, and because it's basically you've convinced it that it can't hurt. Their master is so. He's like, well, look, they're never gonna be able to take on the master anyway. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, frankly, if they know it is, they might go seek him out. And he might just give a chance to stop their fate. He'll love that. Yeah, no, he'll be. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. If you really want to know, is that.
Interesting. Alright.
And eventually he'll untie his tongue.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Let me read
Enough!
over it real quick.
Enough of this. None of your business. I don't care if you're back. I don't care if I killed you before. I will kill you again. Be gone from this place or I shall have my minions do it for you, no matter how many times it takes.
What if we were to dispatch of these imp friends of yours?
And what if you were? What difference would that make?
Would you be in a more peaceful, I don't want to say rest, because yeah, you know what I want to say. Would it be to your benefit?
What do you think?
Honestly, you're of elven descent. Imps are terrible fiends, so I would gladly help dispatch them for you.
That didn't work.
But as you said in a previous,
I'll just put that away.
again, life, reality, whatever you want to call it, you've already seen, we know that you can handle the three of us. But for some reason, these imps seem to sway you in some way or hold your power back. And if they are truly impeding on your domain and your kin, your fellowship, your followers, whatever you want to call them, then allow us to do the service and help dispatch of these demons, these devils, and perhaps you can rest in peace.
Fool, I will never be able to rest in peace.
Relative peace. And you can't rest in peace. Yeah,
And you would do this for no gain of your own.
Well, I don't think you're stupid. Of course, we're doing it for gain. But I personally believe in a fair trade of sorts. And meanwhile, while Pryor was talking, I already shot a bow and tripped while doing it.
Seriously?
Yeah, I saw his roll and I was like, "What's going on?" Oh, okay.
What did you? Who were you aiming at? At the end. Okay.
Not
right.
not the banshee.
So
Yeah, YOLO.
Close. Yeah.
They might have not even noticed. You're just like,
They couldn't see the arrow because of the blinding light.
No, I most definitely saw the arrow.
Nice, Em.
I mean, eventually their master will run out of imps, right? And then we just keep resetting, keep killing imps.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll go with that.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Well, at least he only thinks imps are what we need to deal with here. Oh, that's nice. Wonder how many times these demons have been demoted. I guess technically devils.
Probably
devils have been
Glad. I mean,
demoted.
that's really up to your DM, though. I don't know your DM, right?
Okay, so you were saying something about what was it that was last said to her?
Palma would have said something of, well, he said something about we wouldn't do it for no gains, for no
Yeah,
reason.
I said I believe in a fair trade.
Okay.
Fair trade.
I have nothing that you may have.
Is there something you seek outside of what you have? I'd ask the Banshee if she's looking for something else, potentially.
Yeah. She's just confused. I would have these imps removed. One of them will say, "Hey!" As if he were mock offended.
And removing these imps would not gain your favor, however.
I do not know what you wish to achieve. If you wish
Then maybe not Glad.
the loot of my resting place, it is not up for negotiation.
We do not wish your loot. We simply wish. How would I say this? We simply are here for a single tome that is of importance to my friend's cloister.
Yes, I believe one of you did mention a spell book of sorts, didn't you? No, it is not up for negotiation.
I look over to Pryor. Pryor, do you think
Yep.
the shades were a result of the Banshee or the Imp's Master?
Seeing its elven armor, seeing they were coming from an elven tomb, I'm gonna go with probably loyal followers to the Banshee. Like they were when her subjects and the
There you go,
living. And
Glodred.
when she was alive, they were her subjects, and when she died, they are to protect her in the afterlife, kind of thing. So I'm gonna say they're elven shades of some sort.
I find it odd that they
That
haven't dealt
makes
with the
sense.
Imps.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to piece together right now. All right, you know what? I'm gonna straight up ask her. We know that you have your followers to protect you. Why have they not dealt with the imps themselves? If it would benefit you for the imps to not be here, yet we know you have guardians in the afterlife. I don't know what proper terminology to use. Why have they not assisted you with escorting these imps out of your domain?
That is because of and at this point, one of the imps, both of the imps, at the same time, will jab their forks into the beer, causing her to wail, and cutting her off.
All right.
Well, I give a nod to my comrades here, my associates.
Mm-hmm.
You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Indeed.
Let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
I think we have a 33.3 repeating, of course, chance of success here. Goddamn. All right, let's do this.
Thank you, Leonard.
Wrong kind of beer, Schuld, but fair enough.
All right. You guys doing this?
Yep.
I mean, I'll take another shot if there's no turn order.
No, we're gonna start it now.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, you guys' planning is audible, so they know full well what's going on. Yep. No, there's an initiative counter. Although, actually, did you do? You know what? I'll just add it to turn order. Oh no, you did do it correctly. It's right there. Okay. Never mind. Meh.
No, that's a macro that I've known for years, since Roll20 came out.
Yeah, and you've got it so that it's actually Wow, nice. Damn, guys. Damn, son.
It's like we've seen this before. We know what's going on.
All right, let me load up some stat blocks here.
And before we do this,
the
I'm like,
beer being this thing.
do not touch the armor.
Yeah, wouldn't want to mess with that.
So while everybody is kind of readying weapons, and the imps are like, and things are starting to happen, I'm going to go ahead and say that the shades are stepping out, that they'll just be here. Now here. And here.
Okay.
Well, you know what? These were actually out last time when we started.
Were they?
Were they?
Yeah,
I thought they moved.
yeah.
I don't remember that.
They did move, but they were out.
Oh, okay.
They did move. You are correct in that.
Okay.
All right. So they're out. They're present.
Well, see, okay, Dave, we attacked the
now,
Banshee last time and we got
let
our butts
me
handed to us.
finish
So we're
my
trying something more
initiatives
diplomatic
for
this
these
time.
guys.
And then also,
And what we've deduced
once
is
you're
that
done with
the imps are
initiatives, you want
torturing
to
the Banshees,
select
so
those
we figure
armors
if
and
we
make them have
dispatch of
that
the
aura
imps,
that you
Yep.
forgot last time.
if we dispatch of the imps,
Wow, rolled a natural 1 for the imps. Going last.
So here's the
And
turn
that one
order for our
has-
attacks.
All right. Ooh, close, but still after you guys. And then this fine gentleman here. All right. Some crappy rolls there. Was that 2 1s? No, it was a 3. Okay.
Use a friend as a meat shield, though. That's
All
always
right.
a possibility.
Prior and Strife, you guys get to determine your own order.
Let's see who's got the higher bonus. What's yours?
Bonus for what?
What's your dex bonus?
3.
Boners.
Oh, we really
Well,
both
Dave,
3.
right now
That's weird. One sec. Oh,
they're
that's
not
weird.
living under. They're there
Alright, you
to
go first.
torture
You're
the
the 3 out
Banshee.
of
We're
2.
not sure why, but we need to get whatever the Banshee has in the
Or do
tomb.
you want me to go first? I don't care. It's
You can go first.
all right.
Go ahead.
As I see the shades step out, are they looking at us or would I be able to tell that they're aware, like looking at us?
They have just stepped out. They have just stepped out.
Okay. I'll yell at the imps and I'll say, "You know what we did to the previous set of imps," and then I will ready my sacred flame. But I'm not gonna take action just yet.
All right. Readying for. Don't you have to declare that?
Yeah, I do. Sorry. I will for when the imps go to poke the beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to interrupt one of them at least with a sacred blast.
Okay.
Like defending, like maybe to make it look like I'm defending the banshee, kind of thing, is what my. Because maybe the shades will see that these guys are not hurting Agatha or whatever her name was. They're protecting her from the imps
Right,
that cause her
Agatha.
pain.
Forgot.
Because they were her followers or something. Or we're assuming at this point, or we've deduced at this point that they were her loyal followers in life. So, if we're not a threat to her,
I see.
perhaps they don't see us as a threat to them.
Okay. All right. Let's. Okay. You can let me know when that goes off then. Whatever your action is.
But yeah,
Right,
it's...
Strife.
I hate to appear like a copycat, but I was going to attempt to ready my
Nice,
trident and throw it, aim it at their arms that are holding their own tridents.
We actually
So
have
they would
an
drop their
imp
weapons that are going to be poking
that
into the
follows our
beer.
party around.
All right.
Did you move? I'm just
That-
curious. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but I don't know how far I can throw this thing accurately. That's the
So a trident.
yeah.
Well, and this is also a small trident.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are throws detailed?
Not as such. I will say that it is a martial melee weapon, or a martial. Martial melee that is thrown, range 20-60. So you'll actually have disadvantage throwing it at that range.
So it's 60
Are you
away from me.
proficient? Are you proficient in martial melee?
I believe monks are proficient in all. Oh, let me look that up. I'll help you look.
Yeah, because I think in at least one version of D&D they were not proficient in martial melee.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what they did in this one.
They were simple.
Not the drinking beer.
Or they were class specific. Like they only had like sickle and bow, staff, and like.
I see it, martial. Oh, yeah, okay. So they're all simple weapons and short swords. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you actually wouldn't be proficient in this. You wouldn't even get your proficiency modifier. So you wouldn't even get your +2.
Okay. So
your
explain to me
bard
the
must love that.
2060.
But I tell you what, I will. You can spend your inspiration to not have disadvantage. To cancel out the disadvantage, you can spend an inspiration.
Let's do that.
Okay. All right. Put it on the table. All right.
I feel like I might earn an inspiration on this one.
So, go ahead and roll your attack roll. I'm gonna say, you know what? Because you're using inspiration, I'm gonna give you your +2, as well. So, on your sheet, just to keep it simple, right? Let's take a look at your sheet.
Excuse me, guys.
Use the roll for the. This doesn't have finesse, though, does it? Trident? Does a trident have finesse?
No, it's considered a special weapon though. Like, it's one of those.
It's versatile.
It does not. It does not. It's versatile, but that's when wielding it melee. So I'm gonna say, well, you know what? You're the same for strength and dex anyway. So screw it. Just use one of your attack buttons. Any attack button. They're all the same. Christ.
Okay.
That's funny.
Except for the ones that don't have a weapon. Okay, 16, and the AC on these guys is actually that's a hit. Even if I took away the -2, that would be a hit.
Sweet.
So let's see. The damage on a trident is D6. D6 piercing.
Can I do it like that?
Yep.
There you go. 5 damage. Yeah.
Music's pretty intense.
All right. I'm rethinking things, but don't worry. Let me explain it. Technically, you are actually doing a called shot, which would also be disadvantage. So the no, it's just supposed to cancel out either way. Never mind. That's fine. Yep. I'm gonna say that you do the damage.
Interesting.
Yeah, the thing in
Okay. And does he
And-
drop his trident?
He does drop his trident. Well, actually, let me have him roll a con check there.
the thing in 5e that they kind of made is like,
Yeah, he's gonna drop it.
yeah, I don't think you can stack advantages and disadvantages. So,
No, I was thinking about that, and then I realized no, actually you can't. So
yeah.
I might house rule against that someday, but for now, F it.
Gotcha.
All right, Palma.
Okie dokie.
Okay, okay. Wild and crazy.
I feel like I ask this every time, but a move is separate from an action, right?
Yes. You can.
Yes.
Yeah, and when it's what? Well, no, you're a rogue. You'll never get
Let's
the
use
multi
dash.
attacks. Never mind. But if you ever get ways to attack multiple times, you can intersperse an attack with a move with an attack with a move. So you can, in this version, it's kind of fun.
Okay, so I just moved over, just so I don't have to worry about scratching the armor.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And that's also
And who are
sneak.
you aiming for? Who are you aiming for?
Same imp as before, the one that I'm lined up with.
Okay. That is definitely going to hit. For 6 damage.
He hasn't taken action. Don't you get your sneak attack automatically?
Only if he
See-
was... Oh!
I was stealth, but with the giant bright light and the
No,
fact
he's
that there's
talking
no-
about...
No.
He's talking, I don't think you get that. I think that's an assassin thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not.
That's an assassin thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. Yeah, so
Gotcha.
he's Arcane
Oh,
Trickster.
Gotcha. Sorry. That's.
Mr. Crust, if you're still in chat, thank you very much for the trade, by the way.
All right.
Actually, I thought I recognized the skin. I used to
good hit.
have the Amber
Are you
Fade
gonna
a while ago,
stealth?
and I liked it.
You're kind of the center of light. No, you can't stealth right now. Sorry.
There's no self.
Yeah.
Nope. No stealthing. Not until that light goes away. All right. Anything else you done, sir?
End turn.
I need to get that end of turn script working again. That was really handy.
There's no auras on the armors.
All right. Let's do it then. You see him now?
Yeah. On the
Alright.
top one, not on the bottom.
Yep.
Mm,
Nice.
Alrighty. Alright. Chomp, 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 chomp. Turn. Our
Interesting.
lovely friendly shades.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're playing
See.
chess.
Why would you say that?
Would anyone be down, as a side note, to do a chess match, like to stream it?
I'm horrible at chess.
Fight me at chess, yo.
I am a horrible at chess, but I think you'd
I think it
actually
would
get
be fun.
more. You'd get more interest if you did chess 2. I'm not sure if that's available on
What's that?
PC yet. You don't know about chess 2?
Nope.
It's like
Okay,
chess.
this is an actual thing.
Okay.
Somebody made a sequel to chess, and it actually plays like a sequel, like you think of with other games. Like if you had a really simple
It's not as good.
strategy game.
I was about to say, there's very.
It actually has different armies, and those different armies have different abilities.
Wow.
But it still plays just like chess, but it's kind of built out like now with more armies, with more abilities, different movement structures. Like it's all like, I think the only thing they didn't do is DLC.
It's not the chess from Star Wars, right?
That's 3D chess.
I was
Or,
gonna do the Big
sorry,
Bang
no,
reference, but I
that's-
think it might be too soon.
Yeah, sorry, 3D chess is from freaking Star Trek. Excuse me.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sick. So I'm
Oh, it is
cool.
on Steam. It is
Nice,
on
Claude
Steam
Red.
now. It's also $15. Good lord. It's a lot.
I'll have
for-
to look into it.
Yeah.
Just
Chess
wait for it
too.
on Humble Bundle.
I'm surprised it hasn't humbled its bundle already. I really am. Okay, I was going to actually roll for the shades now, but my browser is locked up. It should get free here in a second. Did I mention my new computer arrives on Thursday?
Sweet.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I'm gonna do an unboxing stream. All right.
Speaking of which,
Yes.
let's see. Is
More
it,
like chess than
those are my
chess.
2 new monitors, Megna.
Hold on one sec. I gotta switch over so I can see you. That's awesome.
I think
Sitting
I'm
there in the
still
corner.
streaming without problems.
Yeah. So I don't know, Q. I mean, it has
There we
mixed
go.
reviews, this game so far. And the opening scene,
Yeah, I see
the
that.
first video, it says more chess, more like chess than chess. I'm sold. Take my money.
Indeed. All right, so I've got their movement. All right. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know
And
about this
we're
game.
going to attack Mr. Palna. I don't know if you recall, but they have 2 attacks that they typically do on their turn. The first of which is a kind of an energy zap that they try to do. So let's see if that succeeds at all. No, not plus 14. That's not what I meant to type. Okay, seriously, what just happened? Oh, it just took a while. All right. Palma, your AC is 15, and he rolled a 15.
Right.
So that is a hit, sir.
Is it against AC?
It is against AC.
Shield of Faith him. So,
Oh!
let me make sure that it's the same Shield of Faith that I'm thinking of. 1 sec, sorry.
Oh, wait, it's the Shade that's attacking me?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Where'd you get... Prior, what was your ready again? What were you ready for?
In case the imps did anything, but I can't.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in this version, it is a bonus action. It is not an interrupt. So, okay, go ahead.
All right, that will hit. So let's roll damage.
See what happens. Let's adjust my stats here.
I'm trying to think how I want to balance this out. Yeah. We'll just do that. All right. 6 necrotic damage. And as soon as that lands, the arc of energy will actually travel across to the nearby Prior as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be 6 damage as well to you.
No, no,
So 3
necrotic?
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is necrotic, yeah.
And there's no save against it. Got it. Now I know how that works.
Nope. No save.
Hard.
Is that
Alright,
really
so that
the
was
fixed hit
that
point
shade.
there, Palna? Do you have that little health?
Yeah. I am a fragile man. Delicate flower.
Oh, Strife, that other shade. Oh, I didn't even do the second attack for the other guy. Okay, well, this one I said for Strife. So this is a hit on Strife. That is going to hit. And for 5...
Q doesn't want
necrotic
to kill me
damage.
off right away.
I'm going to go back down now to our other gentleman down here. I'm going to have him roll his Palm Strike energy ball attack that he loves to do. And that will not hit your AC. So he does miss with that. Strife, the one on you, will attempt to do the same thing. And his will roll a 22. That's a pretty solid hit. So you now have an explosive energy ball attached to your off arm.
See, Strife dies about as often as I don't see things. To put things in perspective prior.
Come on now, it's not that bad. Bad, but it's not as bad as your wet boots.
And out of character,
Alright.
just a little backstory on the wet boots. When we first started playing, I stood in like this river, and my boots were wet, and so then I just started rolling ones, and I think I rolled 3 ones in a row or something ridiculous, and so I said it was because my boots were wet, and it's haunted me ever since.
Nice.
Damn wet boots. All right, so the imps are getting ready to do something. What you doing? That one? Got it?
Yeah, DC 14 deck save.
All right, DC 14 dex save. Let's pull up some imp stats. And, well, that's their save.
Yeah, they're imps, they're little. They probably have like a +2 or 3. Yeah.
Yep.
No damage.
Glodran,
No damage.
no.
All right.
Although that has
Give it a
happened
jab.
a couple of times. Usually, And
Alright.
we've had people die. There's been people killed off in this
I
campaign.
do need to roll for
But in
this
this
as well.
exact
I
instance,
didn't actually roll.
we've come across this
We all
before.
take 2 points
Oh.
for it.
Not yet.
Hi, Johnny. I'm doing awesome, man. How are you?
It is not time for that yet. I need to bring up their stat block. Okay, so that one is going to roll initiative. And I'm just going to say that their initiative starts in the order where it's at. So,
When I said Strife dies, I meant he goes down to 0 health a lot.
I will.
We've had to revive him quite a few
just
times.
because I speak Elvish, and these are. She is an elven banshee, and her subjects were elves, and we're an elven tomb. I would be like. Her name was Agatha, right? Am I getting this from nowhere? Why do I
Pretty
think
sure
it's
I can
Agatha all the
speak
time? What's her name?
Elvish.
Do we even remember?
you,
Let me see.
it's Agatha. You reckon? Well,
Common,
she's called
Elvish,
Agatha.
and Thieves.
Yeah.
clearly that's
can't.
not much of an elven name.
Yeah.
So something's up. So something is up. But
Yeah. But anyway, since I know that she's of an elven band, okay. And Elvish, I'll say I'll just say, Agatha, please call your servants off. We are here to dispatch the imps.
you are here to relieve me of mine, of what is mine, of my things, and I will not see my things in the hands of vagrants and vandals. Be gone or be dead.
Alright, well, I can't make another comment because that would be more than 6 seconds. So, fucking A. I will.
MM, are you speedrunning Disco Dodgeball now?
You can roll you know what? Roll diplomacy.
All right, Johnny,
Roll
sounds good.
Or persuasion.
Yeah, I'm trying to defend this. Diplomacy, persuasion.
All right.
Oh, I had an inspiration, but I didn't call it. Cool. I didn't even see that I had the light bulb on my card. Damn. Cool.
Sorry about that.
Bless you.
I'm good.
Wasn't able to get muted in time. My apologies. All right. So, real quick, we've finished a turn, so it is now inspiration time. Giving one to Strife because he threw that trident, which was pretty cool. And going to give one to Pryor for the parlay attempts.
Groovy.
Actually, I'm going to give one to Palmer for all the parlay attempts before combat.
Thank you.
Groovy.
You know, it's funny, I just now, your camera's behind in Roll20, so I could actually see, Palna, your reaction delayed, like you were shaking your head as I was giving it to Pryor. But I only saw that after I had given that to you.
It's funny.
So funny.
God damn it.
Am I able to speak as well?
What, Elvish?
On your turn?
No, I can speak Elvish. Okay, I have to wait till my turn. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what? Alright, so that's my turn. There's only 2 of these little buggers out right now, right? Okay.
Yep.
That's it, 2.
Yeah, it sucks because I'm trying to think of how I want to persuade her that we're not here to take her thing, but we are here to take her thing. It's like,
Right.
goddamn.
See, that's the thing. Like, normally there'd be a lot more. I know it seems like I'm kind of stonewalling you and forcing you into combat here, but it
Yeah.
really, she's not gonna let it go. Like, you'd have to come up with something really crazy in order to persuade her. You've gotten that impression. Like,
Yeah, no,
you're
I've
not certain
gotten
there's
that.
anything you could possibly offer her.
And I was trying to think, like, what would I know to give her, or... That's why I thought maybe getting rid of these imps
That's
would be
less
the
than
first
a minute
step.
per
Okay.
level. So that's good.
Let's figure this out, boys. Well, I'm gonna defend, do I want to burn Turn Undead? Guys, you want me to burn Turn Undead already? asking y'all.
No, I mean, I say we
Okay.
take out the imps. I say we ignore these.
All right.
Everything else.
I'll do that. You know. Okay. Just to show, I don't know how she's able to communicate with her shades, or how they're able to communicate with her. But I'm hoping by me just straight up going by, and yes, I know he gets an attack of opportunity. I'll give it to him. I'm like not even gonna threaten the shade, and I'm just gonna freaking blast the goddamn imp.
You
DC
have to do that in order to get in range.
No, I'm just trying to. I'm hoping
Trying to convey
from the
no
fact-
harm.
Try to convey
Gotcha.
that we are here to freaking help this stubborn. I'm not going to use the word because I'm not in the kitchen. That, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just no harm. It can take its AOO if it would like.
Okay.
I'm not concentrating on anything, so that's alright.
So wait, I thought you were attacking.
Yeah, well, yeah, DC 14 on the imp.
Oh, DC 14. Meh.
Yeah.
Right.
And then AOO by the shade. Nice.
Failed. So how much damage is that?
You vile creature, only 2 radiant.
2 radiant.
Yeah.
All right. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
The auto zoom on Q's
All right.
cam.
And that was your, and then we got the
That'd be
attack
crazy.
opportunity on you.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Let's do that one. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
That's a good gamble.
He's got one more
All
attack
right.
though. Anything can happen.
Anything else? Is that your turn?
Moved a little bit, attacked, try to communicate with her. She's being stubborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and I got yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Strife.
Looks like I'm gonna have to jump out of range as well.
Uh-oh.
Or, you know, move past this shade.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and roll one for you.
Okay.
What a whiff!
Abilities to do an extra free move in combat for stealth,
Okay,
dash,
so
or
1, 2,
disengage.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to
7,
close that.
8. That's 40. And from here, I'm gonna throw
40?
my rapier. Yeah, 40 is my
You
movement.
should. Oh, 'cause monk. Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use an inspiration, and I want to throw the rapier like I'm vaulting it or kind of shoving it forward, so that it flies towards the imp and hits the trident on the side of it, like right in the middle. She said
Okay,
it was
but the
part
trident
of
is
it.
up here. Oh
No,
the other.
the trident's
other
on this one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I thought you meant the one on the floor.
So this trident, you mentioned some parts of it were metal. Is the other parts wood?
It's all metal. No, it's all metal.
Okay. All right. Yeah, then I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to throw the rapier in kind of a thrusting manner so that it hits the side of the trident and out of his hands.
All right. That is going to be an improvised attack. Because this is not
boss
a
fight
throwing
music.
weapon.
Right.
So, I suppose the alternative is you could do that, or you could do it your normal roll with disadvantage. I'll give you either one. But if you
Yes.
Huh?
He is blowing inspiration, right? Of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
using my inspiration on this as well.
Well, if
Make
you
sure.
use your inspiration, then I'll just let you roll a normal roll.
Okay.
Or you could use inspiration to roll twice as an improvised throw. Or an improvised attack, rather. It's... You got options. It's a bit confusing.
Okay. So, run that by me again. If I use the inspiration on the attack roll, then I get to use either of the dice rolls?
Right, you can either roll your normal attack roll, or you can roll an improvised attack roll twice and take the better. And an improvised attack roll, let's determine what that is, actually. I think it's at a -2. Or does that sound correct?
No, honestly, maybe, but I want to say no because I don't think they really do minuses to anything.
Well,
it's like
no,
disadvantage.
It's without the proficiency. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Without, that's what I mean by the -2.
Yeah. So it's you're improficient and potentially at disadvantage. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So it's -2, and I can roll it twice.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me confirm. I know where to look now. I think that's it. Improvised weapons. You know what? It doesn't actually have a rule for the attack, just for the damage, and that's for things more like picking up a chair and hitting somebody with it. So I'm just gonna say that it's without your proficiency. So yeah, you'd roll your roll, and we'd add them. Give me your light bulb. Give it to me. It's delicious. Blah, 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 nom, 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 nom. Alright. And which one? That was at the one down here?
Right, yep.
Alright. You take its arm off.
Sweet.
It falls to the ground, just like twitching and convulsing, and eventually just...
That was a hell of a throw.
Down he goes. Down, down, down. Alright. Anything else for you, sir? You got nothing else in melee range,
no,
so...
I got nothing else that I can do at this time.
Alright, Mr. Polyman.
Dash. A dash action. How many units is that? 60 feet?
Double your move speed.
It essentially lets you move again.
And use some of your action.
Yeah, if you want to not get attacked, you can disengage, which is your regular move. And then because you're a freaking rogue, you can bonus action dash or whatever.
Forgot about disengage.
Okay, I'm going to... now, if I disengage and dash, that's my move, though, right?
That's your turn, unfortunately, because the way that it works is disengage, dash, yada yada. They take the place of a action which you use to enhance your move. So you would disengage, you'd move your move speed away from it. But because you have that cunning action as a rogue, as a bonus action, then you could hide check, you could disengage, or you could dash somewhere else.
I can use my bonus action before or after. Like I could disengage and then attack something or attack. Okay, so well, whatever. I'm gonna YOLO run right past this shade or through the shade or whatever. I'm just heading right over here. I'm gonna actually vault up. I'm running right past. I'm vaulting up onto the beer. Like, as a full action move as I'm running.
Could attack you.
Whatever.
The armor could attack you. Okay.
I'm inspired. I'm going crazy. As I'm going, I pull out my rapier, and I'm gonna launch myself up from on top of the beer, and just come down with the rapier right on top of this imp.
Okay, so wait. Then you're not disengaging? Because you can't
he's not.
disengage and move your
No,
double speed.
I'm just dashing.
Okay, alright. I see what you're saying. Hence the YOLO run. Gotcha. Alright, so... Alright. Move
See
it
what
then.
happens.
Let's see if you get smacked along the way. Start with the shade. That will not hit you.
Ah!
Congratulations. And the armor, he's going to follow up. Yep, he's got the same. Also not going to hit you. That was a hell of a gamble there.
That's because I'm moving
Lucky.
fast. I'm inspired. Here we go.
Are you using inspiration on your attack?
That was my. That's
That
what
was
my
what you put
inspiration
down?
was for. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah.
Oh, which gives you advantage, which gives you sneak attack. Oh, no.
Okay. All right, but he didn't. But he didn't critical miss. So that's good.
I
That's
didn't fall
good.
on my rapier.
That one. That one.
That one though.
Like,
No.
I visually, like, imagining it, that'd be badass. But yeah.
Didn't quite pan out. I guess I can't be
Yeah.
lucky on three
It
occasions.
dodges. It dodges, right? So
Sweet
you
dodges.
totally get it. Like you would have hit it, but he's a quick little bugger, so he's like shifts out.
Fair.
All right.
I'm imagining you running towards the beer, sticking your rapier down into the ground, and just tripping right over the beer.
Yeah, you would have like
Or
pole
into it.
vaulted off. Yeah. All right. It was good. It was good. It was worth it. You got up there. All right.
Mhm.
So now Armor's turn. Jeez. I think.
I don't even know what's going on here. I mean, this armor's pretty close to me.
I'm gonna test something.
I can't believe that didn't hit.
No.
Ah,
Nope, it's
the
gonna
worst
stay
thing
put.
ever.
Nice.
It had
All right.
potential to be epic.
The beer will
More
actually
epic.
like shake a little bit and rock. You know what? Just for good measure, I'm gonna say that the beer like actually seeps out water onto your boots. There you go.
For
If
good
the
measure.
beers are rocking.
God.
not the water.
If the beers are rocking, don't come knocking.
All right. Shades are up.
Are you sure that little imp just didn't wet his pants at the sight of Palna?
He peed on my boots.
He pit on my boots.
It's terrible.
You know
chat
what?
is dead.
The sad thing
yes.
is the way these things work.
But feel free
They
to
go
refresh.
for whoever's nearby.
Let's go.
So-
That's fine.
There's
Alright,
not much to
you're the
discuss. I
target.
mean, we're
That's fine.
role playing
you
a
get
story.
You're
and
getting 4
it's story
attacks,
time here on
4 attacks on
MegnaGaming.
you. Your AC is still
18,
pretty good
yeah.
though.
So,
You have an
No
18
need to
AC.
refresh, but welcome
Yeah,
back.
so it's
and by
gonna
the
be
way
hard for them
that
to hit.
this group goes, I'm probably gonna be one of those ones that fine, I'll crumble, I'll go get a shield and all this other stuff, and
I don't think their luck is gonna. Oh, there's the
Well,
last
yeah.
one. Energy ball.
So
Energy
this is where I
ball.
wish Shield of Faith was as it used to be. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I have to actually give you balls, both of you.
Hmm.
Let me move that to the back there. All right.
I don't have to spell at this level, right? Fuck.
Right. So
Alright.
these are balls of energy that they've attached to them.
Das Imp is going to go, and he actually,
Is not holding his trident because he knocked it out of his hand last time.
that is true. So let's see what options we have for him.
Gonna bite me. I'm gonna
he
get
can
imp rabies.
still- Well, he is his tail will actually start lashing behind him, and yeah, it's going to whip at you like a scorpion tail almost.
I'm gonna dodge. Watch, I'm gonna
It's
dodge.
your dodge.
Better than perception. No.
Uh-oh. All right.
I jumped into it.
It's just an app.
He
So that's
skewered you, huh?
5 damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw right now.
Okay, let me go drop my health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom!
Oh dear.
Oops.
8
rabies.
poison damage.
Son of a... Alright, so I'm at -1.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so, as I see... Okay, alright.
Paula drops.
Okay, alright, we're fine. We'll get you standing in a second. God damn it.
Who, but Paula, were you the one that took out the other imp? Or no, that was Strife.
Strife finished
I did.
the other imp, yeah.
Alright.
-1, wow. I mean, I guess I should just...
Who is
And sorry,
up?
there is no minus, right? It's just I'm at 0?
You're a 0. You are at the 0. Prior, you're up.
So, first things first. Freaking... Alright.
The imp! Kill the imp!
Yeah, I'm gonna... Don't worry, the imp will get blasted, you'll get healed. I'm gonna communicate with Agatha. There's a lot to happen on this turn. Alright, so first things first, I see my friend get stabbed. I'm going to blow a second level spell slot, bonus action healing word, you get healed for...
Go, gadget. Lots of health?
Just doing the math in my head, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. So it's 2d4 plus my wisdom, which is 4, plus... Because we're not doubling that. Plus spell level, plus 2. So 2d4 plus 4 plus 4. You get healed for 13.
Whew.
Hell no.
That's almost full health.
So, you're still prone. You'll have to spend your movement to get up. But...
That's fine. It's only half move speed to get up. And it's a ranged. That's why I'm using my healing word one.
It's okay, now I'm the same
Yeah.
size as the imp.
Okay. Oh, he's prone. I thought the orb made me go prone. Sorry when I said that. Sorry.
No, I meant
My
Paula,
bad.
yeah.
Okay. So he's healed. So then
healed!
the imp needs to do a DC 14 dex save.
Right?
He passes.
Save.
And then, yeah, he passes.
Safe.
And then to the Banshee, I will say, perhaps we can promise, or perhaps if we get rid of these imps, we can promise you that you will never be bothered again. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. She doesn't respond.
Well, I don't expect her to yet.
Yeah. Strife!
Spell slot.
1 second here.
You watch who you're calling a spell slot.
It's kind of one of those ones where whenever I burn something at a higher spell level, I get it, I get more dice. I just kind of I'm like, God damn it, I don't get to double my wisdom modifier or anything, because technically I could have done a first level, and then done a first, it's whatever, for more effective healing.
How far out is the water from the beer?
What is this, Mrs. Megna?
Like, how far out has it leaked
It
from
did
the beer?
not actually seep out water. No.
Q, you have to look at the link Mrs. Megna just posted in chat, by the way.
I'm not in your chat, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. She's gonna drop
Oh,
it in your
can you-
channel.
Okay. I don't think I have link. No, I don't have link protection on right now.
Aww.
No
I'm
protection.
so sad.
I turned it off when my bot was in your channel.
I can't do that. What is this this ball that's on me? Is that necrotic? Or is that some sort of element?
It does seem to be necrotic energy, yes.
And you know, as I'm just out of character thing, I just realized we've never actually tried to like move the orb. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuck on us, but we've always just like assumed that it's stuck. We never like try to.
Yeah.
Nope.
Always
You
seem
guys
to
have
follow
not.
us, so.
You guys have not tried to do anything with those orbs at all.
It's kind of funny that I think about it. Throw the orb at the imp. You can do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys?
No, we
your
lost
cam
your
died.
camera.
Your cam died.
My camera? Hmm. Okay. I may have to refresh.
Okay. Does this orb thing that's on me, is it solid or more of like a gassy substance? Or what? Is it liquid?
Why, you're actually gonna, like, try to touch it?
Maybe.
Is that a yes or a no?
That's a maybe.
He's not
Don't
gonna
be
try and touch it with
brave.
his hands. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Like, it's stuck to your...
Zach.
It's stuck to your arm.
Okay.
So...
You're back.
If you want to find out... Yeah, I refreshed. If you want to find out, well, you can't really tell. It's just there.
Do it for science. What would Spock do?
Okay, what the hell? We're gonna... Let's see.
I can't do the second one. I hate you. I hate you both. There. It hurts, but I can do it.
Withstand the pain. I'm just gonna have to go within range of these armors to get to the imp. But I'm gonna sock the imp in the head with the ball of necrotic energy.
So like you backhand it with the orb that's stuck to your arm kind of thing?
It's on here. It's on here.
And I'll clothesline him with it.
Oh, Glodren, that's no good.
Clothesline him with it into the wall.
Is
How
it
about
just to
that?
create the look of the character, though, or is it actually like
Man, I
build
didn't
a
really
character
think
background?
about what might happen.
Mhm.
I thought you were going to control it.
That was one I don't
We
know.
can't control it. It's necrotic.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Night, Mrs.
give it
Megna.
up to the whims of chance.
Uh-oh.
All right. Please roll your attack.
Hey, Nima. I didn't see you. What's up, dude?
That is a miss. So unfortunately, you aren't able to actually hit him with it. You aren't able to hit him at all.
Mhm.
Do you wish to try again with your bonus? I'll allow you to do that.
Yeah. Can I apply my inspiration to this bonus attack?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Or... Okay.
I feel like he's doing a whirlwind attack, and he's winding up, that's all.
I'm getting
He's
momentum here.
Right.
doing it. Right.
You're okay, you guess? That doesn't sound very convincing, dude. What's up?
That is a hit. Even
Good job.
with the... yeah. Even with the... Wow. Okay. So the hilarious... No, well, you probably aren't aware of the hilarious thing. That's fine. Regardless, you hit him with it, it explodes. Totally takes him out. And you also take 5 necrotic damage. And I'm gonna say that you move into his space. Because
Nice.
of the nature of, being a clothesline and all that.
Okay. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, Mr. Palna.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay. You
Um,
say he still has half his speed?
Yeah, unless if he's got the athletic feat, where then it only takes 5 movement speed to stand up.
Sorry?
Do you have the athletic feat?
No.
Then it's half your
No.
move speed to stand up from prone.
Oh, I see. So hold on. Movement. Does that mean I can still move another 15 feet?
Yes.
Huh. Okay, so I'm just gonna move behind Strike there. And I'm going to speak to the Banshee in Elvish. And say you're free from these imps. Call off your minions.
There will be nothing said on her part, but the shades which are attempting to attack Prior will slow their attacks and drop their arms.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have my thanks and my leave.
Fair enough. I'm sure that's worth something. These collapse that seem to be on this beer. Are they there by choice, or are they imprisoning you here?
That is none of your concern.
Also, earlier, you weren't able to answer. You were rudely interrupted by your imp friends. Why were you not able to deal with the imps directly?
They had attached themselves to the power of this place. I was not able to directly affect them. It would have been like cutting off my own toe.
Or arm that's laying outside the beer.
Shh. You're supposed to see that.
It's a puddle of water.
Go step in it. Go step in it.
Ominous.
Do I... Let me do some sort of a check. Do I know if anything, like... Okay, here's what I'm going for. Is there some sort of a weakness for banshees? So, for example, I think it's like trolls or something. If you know their name, you have power over them or something. Like, is there some sort of nuance with banshees that they have a weakness to shiny objects that they like?
Roll me an Arcana check for starters. We'll start with that.
Not proficient.
I'm afraid you know of no such.
I'm standing in the puddle.
You think you've heard of something like that, but you have no idea for certain.
Cool!
Ominous puddle of water.
I'm standing in the gelatinous mess of what used to be an imp after Strike exploded it, and now my boots are wet. Okay, I'm done. End turn.
All right. Nothing else is going to happen.
Can we freely communicate, I guess, now, for now? Or are we still doing turn order?
Hi, Standing Wolf.
I tell you what. Let's break turn order.
Okay.
Good to see you, buddy.
I'm dumping it. I'm dumping turn order.
Nice. When the shades put their arms down, did the orb re-manifest into one of them, or is it still attached to me?
It is still attached.
Okay.
And they haven't. They've stopped attacking and they've dropped their hands, but they have not moved.
Left. Yeah, they're watching me. That's what I figured. They're like, kind of
yeah.
Let's see if I can get her to communicate. I'll start some open dialogue. I'll ask her.
What you beat it?
How many
What's the feedback?
eons have you been a banshee for? See if she's gonna start talking.
Are you coming on to me?
No, I would think that being a banshee, an existence such as yours, is one that is one of sorrow and pain, and perhaps, you know.
What do you know of pain, holy man?
Yeah, Nemo, it just launched tonight.
You do not know the torture
early access
of an unliving existence.
Firsthand, no, but perhaps something that we can
it's more
assist
repetitive.
you with, or a service we can provide you on top of the imps
No, don't
to
say
gain
that.
your favor is. I mean, how long can one exist in your state? Do you wish to remain a banshee? Is there something we could perhaps do to alleviate you of this curse?
I am as content as I am going to get. Short of being alone, that is.
Well, perhaps we can come to some agreement that you and your subjects can be forever left alone if that is of some sort of interest to you.
Real quick,
I'm
can we
listening.
really move around?
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right, got our attention, thank God. Well, as we have made it clear, we came here in hopes of retrieving that one spellbook amongst many of your collection. Let's put it that way. If we took it upon ourselves to sever the cancer that was the imps that were infecting your tomb, we've made little hostility towards you. In fact, we did not attack your servant. We did not attack your
got
servants.
confirmed? What do you mean confirmed?
If I would make this vow to you that in exchange for allowing my companion access to that one codex, whatever you want to call it, that we will seal off your resting place, and we will make it that no living being disturbs you ever again. So you and your servants can be content, as it were. You have my word.
She is silent.
I know it's a lot to think about, so.
If only Bolt were alive,